Are you a salesperson who often keeps on wondering why someone is very successful in sales? As a fresher, do you often wonder what exactly you should do to master this game of sales? Often while selling, do you often feel that is it a matter of luck that some salespeople make it big in sales? Hello, my name is Sanjay Singh and I'm your sales coach. In this video, we are going to talk about what are the sales hacks which every fresher must be aware of. Let me start with very basic. Do you know how to answer a question? Because if you are into sales, it's very imperative that your customers are going to ask you questions. Now, if you do not know how to answer question scientifically, you might end up giving answers to questions for the rest of your life. What are you supposed to do? If anyone asks you a question, there are two ways of replying to the question. Number one, try to give the right answer. Number two, try to ask the right question. And you might be surprised that someone has asked you a question and I'm asking you to ask a reverse question. That's exactly a sales hack, friends. Because when someone asks you a question, when you ask a reverse question, you immediately get into the mode of need analysis. Whereas, if someone asks you a question and you get into the mode of giving an answer, you're actually helping the customer do his need analysis. Which one do you want to do? The hack here is, as a professional salesperson, you must try and do your need analysis. Let me give some examples. The customer asks you, Sanjay, why the price of your product is so high? Now, if I do not understand this hack, I will try to respond to the customer by saying that, sir, my product is of great quality. I have taken a lot of pains in preparing this product. I am a very honest salesperson and you must listen to why my product is so expensive. You might sound humble, you might sound honest, but believe me, customer is not interested in your problems. So, when you ask a reverse question to the customer, let me repeat. The customer asks you, Sanjay, why your product is so high? Why the price of your product is so high? You ask a very polite reverse question. So thank you very much for your opinion. But since you find my product priced high, whom are you comparing it with? Do you understand the hack there? The moment you ask the customer, whom are you comparing my price with? The customer gets into an answering mode and you reverse the sales process where now you start asking questions to the customer and the customer starts giving reply to you. I'm sure you will understand the merit of this hack. The next sales hack that I want to bring to your table is when you are talking to a customer, always talk in dialogues. Don't talk in monologues. Now, easier said than done. Just by my saying that you talk in dialogues, it doesn't happen. So what's the hack there? The hack there is always converse with the customer in ping pong method. What is ping pong method? Well, table tennis, you must have seen the game of table tennis. So there is a table tennis ball which goes ping pong, ping pong. You get my point? Right. So when you're talking to a customer, always ensure that your conversation is ping pong. Don't get into the bad habit of trying to vomit all your knowledge on the customer. Don't get into this horrible habit of trying to download yourself fully whether the customer likes it or not. What's the hack? The hack is do a ping, wait for the pong to come from the customer. Do a ping, wait for the pong to come from the customer. Now, how do you do that? Because if you do a ping in the form of a question, the customer is obliged to answer to you. But if you do a ping in the form of an answer, you will not get the Pong back. Do you see the hack there? So the important thing for every sales professional is to understand what are the questions that he must ask to the customer. I have always seen that salespeople are busy in preparing themselves to how to answer the questions raised by the customer. But I want to give you a hack. Do not waste your time in trying to prepare how to answer customers' question. Instead, prepare yourself. What are the questions that you should ask to the customer? And I'm talking a bit ulta. No, I'm not talking a bit ulta. Let me give you an example. So when the customer says that, Sanjay, I like your product, but this is the first time I'm meeting you, so I don't know about your company, so how the hell do I trust your company? Now, if I'm a very simple vanilla salesperson who is not trained on the sales hack, I will go about telling the customer that, sir, we have served so many customers and we have a great name in the market. We have a great footprint in the market. If you permit, I'll explain to you the list of all my happy customers. I don't say that. I use my hack there. I don't waste my time in trying to convince the customer that why he should trust me. Instead, I ask him a question that, sir, I value your opinion because this is the first time I'm meeting you. So I perfectly value the fact that you don't trust me. But please tell me, sir, what are your expectations from a trusted vendor? Do you see the hack there? Now the customer gets into a mode. So he'll tell you that I need a vendor who is trusted. I need a vendor who gives me good service. I need a vendor who listens to me, who understands me, who trains me, who coaches me. And then I hear all that answer. And then towards the end, I go about telling the customer that, yes, I can do all this. Do you see the importance there? All right, great. Let me come to my hack number 3. And my hack number 3 is, do not tell the truth. Am I trying to be against Mahatma Gandhi? Am I trying to teach you something which is ethically wrong? No. Hear my sentence out fully. My hack says, do not tell the truth. Arrive at the truth. What am I trying to say? When you tell the truth to the customer finds it very boring. So when you're trying to tell a customer that, sir, my product is very good, much better than that of my competitor, and you can really enjoy using my product. Now this is the truth, which I told to customer in all humility and all earnestness, but it does not impress the customer. The hack here is, do not try to tell the truth directly. Instead, co-create the truth with the customer. Because when you co-create the truth with the customer and you arrive at the truth together, the customer feels that he has created the truth and he wants to own it. Whereas as a salesperson, when you tell the truth, he doesn't want to own it. Do you see the hack there? So next time, do not try to tell the truth and impress the customer. Instead, co-create the truth. And for co-creating the truth, once again, you have to start asking questions to the customer. Customer starts replying, and slowly you move towards a solution. Let me give you an example. Let's assume that I am selling real estate. Now, if I'm trying to tell a customer that, look, my property is far from the maddening crowd, it's very leafy, it's very green, it's very hygienic, and there's a lot of playing area around the bungalow. Now, if I tell this to the customer straight, he may not like it. He will say, oh, every real estate person says like this. But I will try to co-create the truth. So I'll tell to the customer, sir, are you not tired of staying in this hustle bustle of the city? Would you not like to move away, slightly away, not very far away from the city? And if the customer says yes, and then I tell the customer, sir, in this location, which we are trying to imagine, what are the amenities that you'd like to have? Would you like to have a very green surrounding? And the customer says yes. And then I say that, okay, amidst this green surrounding, would you like to have a clubhouse? Because that suits your lifestyle. So even far from the city, you need a clubhouse. And the customer says, yes, I would like to have a clubhouse. Can you see how by asking question, I'm trying to co-create the truth? That's the hack. Co-create the truth. Don't tell the truth, because if you tell the truth, customer is not impressed. If you co-create the truth, he is happy. My next hack for you, friends, is learn to speak the language of benefits in sales. Because if you tell features to a customer, the customer is never impressed. It's something like this. If I have come for dinner to your house and if you serve me raw paneer and tell me that Sanjay cook the paneer into paneer butter masala and eat it, I may not like the idea. Instead, if you give me cooked paneer butter masala, I would love it. Something similar happens in sales. When you tell a customer a feature of your product, he doesn't like it. Why? He does not like it because he doesn't get a clear answer to the question, what is in it for me? Whereas, if you translate the feature into a benefit for the customer, then the moment you tell the benefit to the customer, he is immediately able to correlate what is in it for me. Let me give you an example. Suppose I'm trying to sell a mobile phone, a smartphone, a high-end smartphone. Now, one of the features of my smartphone is that it has got an excellent camera. Now, if I tell to the customer that, sir, the camera of this smartphone is very high-end, it's 24 megapixel and so on and so forth. A layman customer would not understand what is this all about. But if I translate it into a benefit and say that, sir, this phone can give you a photograph which can even go along with a high definition video. Now you see, the customer is able to correlate. Now the customer feels, okay, I can create a HD video with this. That's cool, because I can straight away go on YouTube, Instagram and post my videos. Do you see the advantage of talking in the language of benefits? So this is another hack, friends. Program yourself how to talk the language of benefits, and to be able to do that, you have to create a FAB chart for yourself. Feature, advantage, benefits. So I have shared 5 hacks with you, and I'm sure you will find them very useful. There are many more such hacks that I would like to share with you whenever we meet up next. I'm sure you make use of these 5 hacks in your sales business and feel proud about the fact that you chose sales as your career. For more such sales hacks, which will help you in your day-to-day sales life as a fresher, go down and click on the bell icon below, so that every time I upload my video, you are able to make use of the same. Bye.